Let's hope I haven't forgotten anything today. I need my mod view. Need it muted. Need it in 160p, which is good. Need to take it out of emote mode. Right. Right, back to... oh shit. Side quests. Right, so we've got 10 side quests left to do. Some of them are quite long, as it turns out. So, okay, all right. So where was I? What is this? Okay, this is the Runaway Son, which I've got to continue. That's the quest I was on last night before I finished up. Cool. I don't know why it's still capturing cursor. It shouldn't be doing that. Well, let me see if I can change that. It'd be on display capture. Yeah, even with cursor, capture cursor off, it's still capturing the cursor for no reason. Alright. Oh, God. Oh. I need more monitors. I know I shouldn't say that. Somebody who already has 3, but still. Right, I'm just
How do I?
just let them know I'm going to lurk.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Options. I'll take auto run. I didn't realise it was even on.
Right. Solves that problem. Back to here. Right. Bring my chat dock back over here so I can see chat. Right. Morning, Iggy. How's it going? Let's see. So, Ignis, Terrabang. Yo. There you go. I don't have mods in yet because I only just started. There'll be somebody in soon. Oh, God. Oh. I basically only just got up. Went to bed at about 3 AM. Got rudely awoken at about 5 AM and then again at like 7. So it's pretty much standard fare. I hope you're doing well. I'm just getting the grind part. No, don't kill the sheep on my behalf. I need to do that massive. Well, actually, I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but still. Vara, guard break. Guard break is kind of irrelevant. It's one of those things that you can give or take, and only really becomes useful in Route B once a lot more enemies have armor. Well, anyway, the shades have armor. Oh god, my throat feels awful. I had naps, so I'm doing alright though. I wish I had a more productive day off. Oh yeah, because you're on some kind of break at the moment from work, aren't you? I think that's you I saw the post from. I might be going mad though, so... What are you firing at? There's nothing over there, crazy woman. Got today off and it's back to work. Oh. Well, as long as you're getting some good rest, that's important. 3 AM. Bloody hell. So does that mean you've got today as in like later on off still, or is that 3 AM today and then like today is also the day you have to go back? Usually naps come for me after I've done morning stream, and then like I collect all the stats from the stream, and then people come home so I can be social for a short amount of time, and then once that's over I take a nap about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then dinner, and then after that today I have off another 30 hours. Ooh. Do you have plans for what you're going to do in those 30 hours, or you're just going to sort of wing it and hope for the best? Okay, that must be health then. Well, there should be shades here, but there are not. Here's one of these so I can at least pick that up. I was hoping to stream at some point, but classes and my other projects are also a thing. Ah. Yeah. Always something to do. Actually, what I'm probably going to do after stream is go and eat something. So far I've had to stream my breakfast with a cigarette and a can of Coke. Oh god. Probably not the best for my health, but make up for it later. I'm sure I'll be forgiven. Having a day off of nothing was good. Yeah, just like a day where you just do nothing but stare at the ceiling. And like the thing is because it's your day off, nobody can tell you not to do that. Food will do you some good. Yeah, like usually I'm up a bit earlier, but well, people left for work quite early this morning, and then
here's your money.
Oh, thank you.
And then at 7 o'clock we had the postman, and it's like, oh, because they really bang on the door. And then they ring the doorbell like twice, and it's like, you don't need to do that. I'm like, I sleep literally right behind the front door, basically. And so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna have afterwards. Maybe cereal. That's always easy, or noodles. Something that doesn't take a lot of work. Oh, good. He decided to respawn. That was smart. to the front. Yeah, like one of the things I'm considering doing is like like sort of doing I don't even know if I'm going to do it, because it's one of those things that sounds like a funny idea, but it would just be depressing. It's like a sort of a video style thing that shows people like how I live, and it's not like. But it's alright, because that will end in a couple of months. Actually, it's more than a couple of months. Graveyard shift door sign. What does that mean? You suss a graveyard shift door sign. I guess nothing but experience. But yeah, I'm less than 10,000 experience to go now. I used to work graveyard shifts. Is that like night shifts? Or is that like the graveyard? I think that's midnight to like 3 AM over here. So I don't know how that changes based on where you are. Yeah, I used to do night shifts in warehouses until I fucked my back up. Like, it was great because, like, you get there when, like, there's very few, like, when everybody's coming home, and then you leave at, like, 6 AM in the morning where basically there's nobody around, and I could cycle all the way from Hatfield to South Mims, and, like, there'd be no cars. I could sit in the middle of the A1000 and read a newspaper, and there wouldn't be a single person who could, like, stop me. It's this guy I need to speak to, isn't it?
You're looking for a kid who ran away from home?
Oh, I forgot to do it again. So there's a border that they use for the... I used to be in charge of 2/3 of a warehouse. Bloody hell.
There was a strange kid asking people questions.
That's a lot of...
I think he was trying to learn how to get into facade.
Responsibility. Couldn't remember the word responsibility for a second there, and that's... Hey, my timer thing works. Nice. Hey, it's respawned. About 30 people and 60,000 packages. Were you working for, like, Amazon? That's a lot of packages. Ow. Hold on, before I do this. 9533. Whoops. Oh, it was Amazon. Ooh. Is it as bad as people say, or is your warehouse one of the better ones? So you always hear a lot of like horror stories about working for Amazon. Ah crap, it does a double swing. Yeah. I'm guessing where your one is no different then. Well, maybe slightly different, but like... Hey bitch, get up! God damn. Well, saying that, was my own wake-up call this morning. I woke up, like, about half an hour ago, and I just went to myself, hey bitch, get up, we got a stream today. I mean, I don't have to, I would probably more than crush the payout limit at this point. 9533. 9533. This is plenty. But like, yeah, I'm kind of enjoying streaming this again. Most stores you hear are from fulfillment centers where they pack the items. Oh.
Make sure you...
Nothing really even hits as hard as that giant does, so... Like, having that many health potions, plus everything drops them. I was in distribution, so I was making sure packages got to routes for final delivery. Oh, that's cool. So you were like the last step before the van, before like, or during the period where all the stuff gets packed into vans and such. There are times I miss working in warehouses, but there are also times where I very much do not. Of course. Fucking goats. I have a vendetta against these specific goats. Right at the beginning of the game, you have to come through here to get to the Lost Shrine. There's so much yelling at drivers. Just started calling me boss. Oh, damn. Are you on the... Are you in the group of people who likes being called boss, or... Because I know some people don't really like it. Which to me sounds strange, but... different strokes and all that. But yeah, when I first came through that way, you go up that way instead to get to the Lost Shrine. And one of the goats kicked me and stunned me, and then the other one kicked me and I died. So now every time I come through this way, I have to kill them out of, like, sort of revenge. I just gave up correcting them, yeah. I can see the argument for that. Like, eventually it just sort of gets to a point where it's like, fine, if you want to call me boss, right, well, I can work with this. I've got so many wolf fangs, I need the hide. Oh, there's more post. This one isn't a delivery. At least. It's my least favourite thing when they ring the doorbell. Actually no, my least favourite thing is when they knock. Because I know a lot of streamers use that, the sound alert for like realistic knocking. And the problem is that where I am right now is like, this is a graveyard.
I think it's a graveyard.
The headstones seem to be lacking names. Also, why do they shine as if they were carved from the rock just yesterday?
So they take good care of the dead. But yeah, so where I am is like 3 foot from the front door that post people will knock on, and 2 foot from the door that leads into like the kitchen area. So if somebody played realistic knocking, I would actually have to assume that somebody wanted my attention. I did hazmat, lead, training, yard marshalling, both big trucks and delivery vans. Damn, that's a lot of tasks. Well, I suppose you need to be multi-talented to be in a leadership role, which is good, because a lot of people can't do multi-faceted positions in places like that. So I'm always impressed when there are like people who can do those kind of things, because it's, like I said, I worked warehouse. I know how difficult it is to maintain like several different job responsibilities on top of each other. Well, on the upside, at least working in the warehouse, you don't have to deal with customers directly for about 2 years, every 11 PM to 12 AM. Fucking hell, so that's like 13-hour days. I hope you get decent breaks. But the pay must be insane. At least I hope so. Oh, 11 PM. Huh? 11 PM to 12 PM, so it's either 1 hour or 25 hours. My math is horrible right now. Yeah, oh, it was. Oh yeah, especially because it's night. I don't know if it is the same. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know if it's the same where you are, but like over here, if you do night work between 11 PM and 6 AM, it's time and a half. Oh, bitch. 11 PM to noon. Oh, so it is still a 13-hour shift. It's just the other way. I'm here to loot, and that's all. Wolfang. Hide. Good. Stop. Oh, one of them poisoned me. How did one of the... Oh, no, there's a scorpion. Great. Right, can I now loot, please? I wish it was time and a half. It was just 50 cents more. Huh? I mean, that's not bad per hour. That's still... dollars. 13... Assuming your pays were... Assuming your breaks were paid, then that's an extra nearly $6 an hour, $5.50 an hour. That's not terrible, I suppose. I mean, depending on your hourly rate, but that's somewhere close to an hourly rate. So you're basically getting an extra hour, give or take. I shouldn't have used one of those ones. Oh, I also don't have any antidotes, so. You got time and a half after 40 hours in a week. Alright, so... Bloody hell. Well, I'm here to find that dumbass. Speak to 2 masked people, quest icons, the upper corner above the blacksmith. Is that these two? No, they're not at the door here yet. Those two, I'm guessing then. Where is he though? It's that house. Okay. Cool.
So he's disguised himself as one of the masked people, eh?
Oh.
No wonder his trail went cold.
He's gone through a lot of trouble trying to lose us. I can't wait to finally catch him.
Which house? You'll get the information about Sun home, check the door, and the sun will run away again. This door? This door? This door? Why did they pick the labyrinth area to be this? Oh, this door, right. Hello.
Hey, you! You're coming with us!
Oh, man! Why you gotta be all, like, following me and stuff? Fine, let me just pack and then I'll... Oh my gosh, there's a giant shade behind you!
Not in facade, there isn't. And he's gone.
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe that worked.
He surely aims to flee the city, though he can't have gone very far yet.
Catch up to him until you reach the desert, stay close to him until you reach the end. Okay. 16.05 was the normal pay for me. Graveyard was 50 cents for 3 hours as a shift, and additional 50 cents for weekends. It was over $30 an hour after. Damn! So those additional 20 hours were $30 an hour. 20 hours, yes, that's $600 additional dollars a week. Wait, hold on. No. 20 times 30 is...
Oh man, again? Alright, fine, let me just...
He's heading for the Eastern Road. We must...
It was a lot. I was trying to do the math on it, but it's like, yeah. I'll just go with it's a lot. He's gonna get attacked, isn't he? Because it's an escort quest, basically. Yeah, I would miss that pay. Jeez, that's a lot of money. Yes. Why have you stopped?
Oh my gosh, look! There's a huge pack of shades!
I'm not falling for that again.
I'd average 1K a week. Well, I suppose given your level of experience and position in the company, it makes sense. That's a hell of a lot of money. I have to do this though.
What's that big thing on the right?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, and I shall smite you with unholy magic.
Oh, he's just gonna keep going. It would solve so many of my life's problems right now if I could just shoot this guy. My body could not keep up with COVID conditions. I now work from home. Oh, that's pretty good then. Oh, testing for 12 hours.
I told you, I'm not.
I see they can just materialize out of nowhere. Hey son, how's it going? Welcome in.
I didn't think I'd actually run into wolves for real.
So I only make 2K a month.
Are you ready to go home yet?
Hell yeah, man. This adventure stuff's like
That's
way
still not
too
terrible, I
scary for
suppose,
me.
but it depends
Now
on
I'm gonna stick close to
sort
home and
of,
stuff.
you know,
Good. Now let's
what
go
you
tell
need
the
to live on,
family.
I suppose. I don't know. Kill the wolves, some will go home eventually and return to the dad. Hey, that quest is finally over. Thank you for giving Iggy a shout out, son. Wah. Fuck, I used one of the big ones again. It should default to the top of the menu. Fucking goats. It's also 3 AM for Iggy, so I don't know why he's up. Which, because I stream at, like, usually I stream in, well, sometimes I stream in the morning and then again in the evening. Usually 3 AM for Sun is the time that I finish. Which is crazy. Hold on, let me just put the chat. Right, okay. See, this is what happens. If I stream early, you're at work. If I stream late, you're... it's even later. I need to work out the perfect time to stream.
Nobody's here.
I believe they left us a note.
Here's a shitload of cash. We've decided to move to a new land, begin anew, and thoroughly train him to carry on the family name.
That's sort of anticlimactic. I wonder what the business was anyway.
Hey, are you friends with the people who lived here?
Yes.
No, not really. Why?
Because the goddamn bastards borrowed money from everyone in the
Oh, for
village and
fuck's
skipped town.
sakes.
Apparently their son ran away because he wanted to escape a life of crime. But then some idiot brought him back.
Oh.
I guess we know the family business now.
To think, we did not even get paid.
There's something I don't keep a good schedule. Oh, right, yeah. I get nothing for completing that quest except that was such a fucking waste of time then. The only benefit is that I completed all of the village quests now. God damn. That is such a long quest for no reward as well. That's... Oh, Christ. I'm not happy with that. Right, what's next? We have... new merchant in town still hasn't finished a quest. Belated letter. What's this one? Is this it? New merchant in town. Return to the merchant and receive the reward. I didn't get a reward and the quest still isn't completed for some reason. Incomplete quest, new merchant. And I have emotes to work on too. Ah, are you making your own emotes as well? I did that for mine and they... let's say they're of questionable integrity. There you go. Right, hold on. So the missing girl is one of my completed quests. Not completed quests. Belated letter. Pride of a lover. Wait, why isn't it showing me? Hold on. Act 1. Oh, because I wasn't in well, I didn't get to facade yet. 4 people. This is one of the for a friend. Oh, you make them for other people. Oh. Watch as everybody gets that fucking Harry Potter ad again. Right, so new merchant in town, belated letter. Pride of a lover, Bon Appetit 2. I also need to work on my PNG. Act unknown, apology of the fool, the missing. I've already done that one. Right, so now we want. Got that one twice now. New merchant. Why didn't this complete? I want to know why this one didn't complete. Belated letter. Is that a quest I've currently got? No. Okay, so Bon Appetit side quest. What am I missing for this? Oh, loads of stuff. I need shark and everything for that. Pride of a lover. After visiting Seafront Lighthouse. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to spend a bit of time in Seafront anyway, so ads are done. Excellent. Well, at least decent ones. I know they were showing almost exclusively the Hogwarts one yesterday. which doesn't necessarily bother me as much, but it's still annoying. Apparently it's the only one people were seeing. Oh god. Will you let me loot? These ones did not scare me. There are ads that scare you? Yeah, I try to minimize my ads even though I know it's kind of important. Oh. Fair enough. It still requires... oh, piss. It still requires a lot of pissing around with though to actually find out what's a good setup. Yeah, like once you hit affiliate, it's you have no choice in it but ads really. Upside, there's a good chance that this or maybe next month, depending on how the thing works, will be payout, which is great. But the sad part is it all goes towards my GoFundMe, so. Which I suppose is good because it means it's going towards a good thing, and also that I cannot spend it. Like, because I would probably spend it on junk. At least I'm hoping I've streamed enough for that. It hasn't changed, like, somebody actually came in, I'm glad you're making money. I'm not yet. I mean, it's been stuck at, so it hit 41.60 in dollars. Sometime in January, because I made a post about it, because, like, I saw everybody, like, even some people who shouldn't be able to monetize, like getting their payouts, and I'm like, oh, that's great, that's real lovely, because it was like the algorithm was specifically showing me those things. And I'm like looking at mine, it got to 41.60, but it hasn't changed since, and I've streamed quite a lot, and in that time I've also had a gifted sub, which should have added something to it. But yeah, so it's kind of one of those things where, like, I found out they only update once a month or something.
I'm having serious girl trouble.
Yeah.
There's this girl that I'm pretty wild for, so I asked her out.
It just takes so long.
Take her to a really nice restaurant.
It's like, yo, let's partner push. No, let's not do that.
She really appreciates the finer things in life.
Everyone has their own
Honestly,
tastes, I
like,
guess.
I've seen too many people partner pushing from like 10 viewers, and it's like, I mean, there are some that I'm happy to sort of help them partner push because they're cool people. But there are some people who are doing it who aren't, basically. Like, there are people who are doing it who, like, at least some of their streams are just sleeping, and it's like, yeah, but you're not actually working for partner at that point. You know, you're literally just sleeping. There, put it away finally. Right, what's, I speak to the resident 3 times, exiting into the town to load new dialogues. Like, I don't mind people partner pushing if they're working for it. Like, the person I say is cool is Fubuki, because she streams like 6 hours at a time, almost every day. You know, like, she makes good content. She's likable as a person, whatever. You know, and that's not just like, you know, whatever. But then there are people who just do, I'm only sleeping for like 15 hours at a time, and it's like, and you expect people to hang around for this. Just because Bao can get away with sleeping on stream and still having like 2k plus viewers doesn't mean that everyone can. I suppose that's a hot take nowadays, because gets accepted or
Hey,
something.
guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back.
You mean the one who only goes to super expensive places?
That's her, all right. Anyway, there was this nice accessory that I thought would look great on her and didn't cost much, so I bought it for her.
Okay.
She refused to take it. She said she doesn't wear cheap accessories.
Well, that's not too
Dude, you should
surprising.
dump this girl.
Yeah, I should have known better than to try and impress her with such shabby flim-flam.
Fucking shabby flim
Next
flam.
time, I'll get something high class all the way. It'll cost twice my yearly salary. No, 3 times.
The very definition of a simp.
Are you certain
You
this woman
poor
even
bastard.
cares for you?
Of course she does.
You humans certainly have complex and exhausting
Well, my
mating
friend who I mod
rituals.
for and to do emote for likes to do 15 hours streams. Yeah, that's somebody who should be partner pushing. Honestly, in my opinion, like, once you get partner, it should be something you have to maintain. Like, I mean, even to an extent, I'd probably say the same for affiliate, because people maintain their affiliate just by sleeping. She was hit with lots of hate bans recently. Why is that? Was she playing Hogwarts? I know very well what hate bans are, sadly. Before I was a VTuber, I had to deal with them a lot because, well, back then, let's just say that my my takes were a lot worse than they are now. It wasn't anything like super bad, but like it was kind of the kind of thing where if you speak out against certain streamers, then other certain streamers don't like you a lot. And obviously the whole point of this being quote-unquote a community is that
Did she ever...
you know, like, you got to try and make friends and not be an arsehole. Sadly I'm an arsehole, but I've lost the notepad document again.
Hey, I heard you can get inside Facade, right?
Sure, but
Oh, perfect. Listen, there's something there that you have to get for me.
What?
My girl wants a new accessory, but it has to be made from this
No,
really
she got people who
rare
got
ore
obsessed
that
with her and
can
she was not
carry
interested in dating them and they could
strange
not handle rejection. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So next time
Yeah,
you're there, could
there
you
is
buy
that
some
one
for
as
me?
well.
I think it's called fluorite. Please?
Sure.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, thank you. This is fantastic.
Such affection. This man has
This is
clearly
definitely
been
going to be
entranced by his lover.
Seems to me
another
like he's
quest
being
that I don't
played.
get paid for.
Whatever do you mean?
You know.
But yeah, when it
this
comes to that
may be one
sort
those
of
things a magic book
parasocial
just
stuff,
can't
it's
understand.
really dangerous because, like,
Yes, there is nothing beyond my knowledge.
If you say so.
how's the best way to word this? There are some people who cultivate an audience based entirely on their ability to get people to feel parasocial towards them, and then there are people who don't. Now the problem is that when it comes to, I mean, I guess really any streamers. I mean, I don't see it happen that often with like male streamers getting parasocial followers, but I imagine it might happen, like in this world of increasingly lack of differentiation between genders and shit. There's a whole lot of odd comments. It's becoming an issue on all platforms. I'm mod and I've seen it. Yeah, but I'm mod for a couple of channels where you do have to flag people or remind them to, you know, not do that. But I think there's also a lot of cases where the streamer themselves will. I mean, I'm not saying it's obviously all the time, but there are times when the streamer themselves will see a situation and think, yeah, that person's trying to be parasocial. And then, you know, like, and then obviously people get blamed for things. It's just not right to claim a person. Yeah, no, that's true. Especially since, like, most streamers in the real world actually do have partners. Like, obviously, it's like, I was explaining to somebody the other day, right, that if I ever became a trans person, right, the last thing I would do would be to post about it online because it has nothing to do with my content. Right, like, if I was to decide to change my gender, Yeah, exactly. There are people behind the camera. But at the same time, it's like they shouldn't be pushing an ideology onto somebody who doesn't want to accept it. Especially not one of that nature. What you... Is this thing attacking me? I didn't hit you. Now I have to. Stupid deer. Yeah, there's a lot of weird shit that happens online, and it's just like... It's one of many things that I just try and stay the hell away from because it's far too confusing. Where's my water? There it is. So what have I got to do now? After speaking 3 times, head to a village and speak to a Deviler. Return to the man near the lighthouse to activate the quest, which I've just done, so I don't have to speak to Deviler at all to do that. Go to Facade. Go to the Strange Thing shopkeeper and ask for the item. Okay, Barren Temple and locate fluorites at different spots. Examine the left stairs down of the Barren Temple to see shiny objects. If you can't, you can also check the bridge before the boss room. I have lots of stories about being a mod, but not safe for stream, so people in general just need to calm down. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, a number of channels that I've been modding. That, well, they were the ones that I modded for a couple of channels, and then I decided to, you know, then I became a streamer myself, and as a result, you know, what's it called? But these were like IRL streamers, so I don't know. Like, I imagine it's only worse in like as a VTuber because like I can lift up my hands and like there ain't a ring on it, but nobody can see that. So. Supposed to be VTubers, the ones that get obsessed. Yeah. I could explain my story of a VTuber who thought I got obsessed with them because I bought them socks off their throne, but I won't because it's basically my villain backstory as being a VTuber. So it's quite funny, but also quite sad. But I've got to wait until I've surpassed them, so I'm at no real threat of being removed. No, seriously, when I first came into the VTuber, I've probably talked about it before, sort of not like in more oblique terms. But when I first came to the VTubing community, I joined a sort of group. Not a real group that has a name or anything, it's just like a group of friends, basically. And the main person in that group was like really friendly and like gave me a lot of hints and that. And in return, I was helping her with like the game she was playing, and I also, because you know, I do something, I get anime in a way that I don't have to pay for it. Basically, I don't think I can say the actual word because I remember getting a notification from Twitch once saying that I was glorifying shoplifting when I was talking about how I used to do it when I was younger because we were fucking dirt poor for her anime watch nights. And then I bought her an item off her throne, which is the point of having a throne that is public, And she's like, oh no, this guy's being parasocial. We gotta cancel this guy. Like, that was back when I had like less than 50 followers on Twitter. I had no followers here. And yeah, it was just fucking rough. Like, especially when you're basically nobody. So yeah, but it was like, the line between being obsessed and, you know, trying to be a good friend is really thin sometimes. Yeah, I know. Even mine. But yeah, it's just like one of these things where it's like, no, I bought this, like, and it was the cheapest item on there as well. You know, it was like, okay, here's this, like, super, like, I think they were like £3 or something. It's socks. Oh, this guy's being parasocial. And it's like, oh, fuck. Really? You're gonna do that? Okay, alright, fine. You request items and someone can get them something. Yeah, I mean, that's it. You know, I don't know if it was because my name was attached to them or not. Like, when, like, because I know when you buy it, you can do it anonymously, but I didn't know that at the time. But it's like, you know, one of those things where I sort of just went, yeah, okay, like, this person's been a good friend to me. You know, let's buy them something nice. You know, because I'm not good at like talking to people. So most of the time, if I want to quote unquote prove my friendship to them, I'll just spend money that I don't really have, but I'll do that because it's easier than talking. You know. So yeah, that was trust me, it's a much longer story than that. But what am I doing here? Oh, Strange Thing shop. I'm back. Sorry, something came up even though I was on my break time. They better extend your break for that then.
Hey, do you have any fluorite for sale?
But the mine that supplied us with that material is being exhausted. Okay. I normally keep about $100 for that stuff for friends and people I respect that need that help. Yeah. I can understand the argument for that. Oh, I've got the wolf hides. Nice. What was this quest? This was a side quest.
She's super mad at you, right? Will she even let you speak to her long enough to give her the present?
Well, she did throw something at me last time I approached, so I don't know, maybe you could ask her for me? Oh, come on, dude.
Oh, come on.
Be a man.
Look, if it's just giving her a message, fine. But the present's
nice.
on you.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you? Can you find her on the floor just above us? Okay. I probably shouldn't say be a man. I've heard that's toxic nowadays. Then again, what the fuck isn't? Hello. Oh no, not you. You no. Oh, that's actually really sad because like you were taking time out of your break to do something.
Have a message for you.
For my no good cheater of a husband.
Yeah. Anyway, he says he knows he was wrong and wants to give you an apology present.
Is this apology from the fall? God, he's just like me. He's sad and wants to make amends, so he buys people things. Yeah, that's true. Forgive him, or I'll encase you in dark magic and crush you to oblivion. Which I can't substantiate, I can't do that. Are you going to give me 10k gold as well? Because that'd be really great right now.
Don't cheat on her again, okay?
Oh dear. 20,000 gold. God, I should be a marriage counsellor. That shit pays. Apology from a fool. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. It's not like they don't pay me for it. I suppose. Yeah, I mean, as long as you're getting something. Because, like, I know a lot of places, if you, like, if you're requested. When I worked at Tesco's, and we had shoplifters all the fucking time. Like, if somebody comes in and shoplifts something and you're on your break and you chase after, and you don't chase after them. Then they come out and it's like that scene from Spider-Man. It's literally the scene from Spider-Man now I think about it. It's I fail to see how that's my problem. Like, somebody will run off with like a bag of sweets or something, and they're like, why didn't you run after him? And I was like, number one, not a security guard. Number two, I'm on my break. You know what I mean? It's not my fucking job to run after this kid. You know, and it's like a pound bag of sweets. Who gives a fuck? It's not going to put a mass... What quest was I doing? Oh, Baron Temple. Right, okay. But yeah, like, even if you did chase after them, like, and retrieve their very, very valuable bag of fucking Haribo, they just go, oh, you know, maybe you should have run faster. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, and it creates a lot of, like, cynicism in the workplace as well, because obviously it's, I don't know, like, it's just pointless. And that's why I stopped working for Tesco's. I've worked so many fucking places in my life. I'm just glad that nowadays I can stream and get the rest I need. Well, I was saying that my back fucked up last night. That wasn't fun. It was on stream. I sort of got a, I get twinges in my lower back, like spasms basically, which means I can't do any like manual labour work anymore, which is bullshit because it's the kind of work I'm good at. And yeah, I just sort of noticed it and I was like, yeah, this is noticeably fucking painful. But there are loads of wolves. Hold on. Do they teleport? I'm not much kinder than she is. Yeah, they usually aren't fair against workers in the shops. Yeah, no. Like, even if I had the option to get a job in retail nowadays, I wouldn't, because I know that, like, most stores that you can work for, no matter how good they say they are to work for, or like other staff, they're actually incentivized to tell other, like, if somebody comes in there looking for a job and asks, oh, what's it like working here, they're actually incentivized to tell people that, oh yeah, it's a great company to work for, even if it's not. Like, they're not incentivized with anything, it's just, and it's not like, we will fire you if you... The Booba companion, oh, she's somewhere in in this sandstorm. The giant Booba shade is dead. On the PlayStation 4 version of this game, there's actually an achievement for looking up her dress 10 times. In the same way as there is one for, I believe it's near Automata with 2B. And like on the 10th one, she actually kills you, like you get a non-standard game over, which is hilarious. Right, can I now just... I'm completely lost now, hold on. Baron Temple. Yeah, it's rough and coarse and gets everywhere. Think I'm going in the right direction? Maybe? No, it's this way, right? I'm going left, right? That's a life worth losing. Yeah, I mean, they say in the Ultimania that she's actually hermaphroditic, but there's no evidence of that in game. So, for all intents and purposes, she is Kaine is a she/her. God, I can't even imagine how bad that must be. I read a news story last night about a dyslexic kid in Scotland who got kicked out of his class or something because he was unable to remember specific genders. Like, literally unable to remember specific genders because he is dyslexic. It's a really fucking evil word when you think about it. Like, who would make a word that hard to spell for a group of people who have difficulty spelling? Well, you get off, fucking get off. It's like that fear of long words is also a super long word. God, I hope wolf fangs aren't used for any crafting because they're probably valueless, and I can sell all of them. Once I never. This is just getting annoying now. I kind of want to run past them, but the loot gremlin is like, no, we must kill them all. Yeah, fucking wolf, man. Get off my sword. I need that to kill things with. Although I'm barely using it because magic is more effective against every animal in this game. Which doesn't make much sense. Oh, for God's sakes. Do they just keep spawning? Could I just, like, leave? I need to loot it, please. Actually, I don't need to loot it. I don't need the hides anymore. Fuck this. I'm killing this one, then I'm just running. They can swarm me if they want, but they can't follow me into the Barren Temple, so they can get fucked. Yeah, I rate this game 9 out of Peter. Actually, I think that's that joke from. I think that's a joke from a Maxwell video that I've forgotten. Right, so locate fluorite at different spots. Thanks, guide, for telling me exactly where it is. Okay, that's fluorite. Fluorite is a crafting is a material towards fucking spiders. Literally one of like 2 things in this whole game that can poison you, and I don't have antidotes. Also, I'm pretty sure the item you get from them is useless. And there's fucking loads of them apparently. That's always good. Oh, I don't really want to be doing this, do I? I suppose it doesn't make too much difference. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I'm hoping I just killed it because I'm not fucking with something while I have to not die to this. Oh, there's loads of spiders in there too. Okay, I'm just leaving them. I don't care, I just want the items. This is a side quest that I'm probably not getting paid for. Because fluorite is used in leveling up weapons. Cool. At least the spiders don't follow me. That's a plus. Sadly, I have to go back that way. How many do I have to find? Wait, I was just in here, wasn't I? Is this where I just came from? Shades. That's better. Right. Oof. Go through the door. The door is open. Fucking, there are bats here. That's what they are. I didn't see it last time, but there are apparently 3 of them. I'm just gonna have to keep firing, hoping I get them, because they also don't drop anything apparently. So I'm left stairs down the Barren Temple and see a shiny object. If you can't, you can also check the bridge before the boss room to find a shiny object. I love shiny objects. I'm definitely going the right way. This is how to work out if you're going the right way in a video game. Enemies have spawned. Definitely doesn't want me to drop off that. That can't be what it's going for. Shiny object, shiny object. Yep, okay, it doesn't want me to jump off the edge. Good to know. I had to do it once. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Emotional damage. Wait, this is a boss room. Oh. Check the bridge before the boss room. Once you acquire the fluorite, return. You cheeky bastard. You're using a guide. Of course I'm using a guide. I want these side quests done. A lot of them are really long and have like stupid steps that don't make any sense. Like for example, coming to this fucking area for no reason. Only for these side quests. Like the main quests I know what I'm doing. And even most of the side quests I know what I'm doing. It's just there are some that I have never seen before. So, yes. I make no apologies for this. That's really annoying. Kaine, why aren't you hitting things? Okay, you are. It's just taking you longer. So there's no shiny object on this bridge. Examine the left stairs down of the Baron Temple. Left stairs. Who's the left exact? Oh fuck. This? Okay, well I guess not. I take my words back on you being a pro gamer. I never claimed to be a pro gamer. I'm not a good gamer. I'm good at some games, but not like. It's like one of the games I was gonna do on my evening streams is Tekken, because I like playing it sometimes. Like I'm not technically all that good at it, but I'd say I'm like good enough, just not like good enough to play in like events, sort of tournaments, sort of thing. I think I've done everything. I can't think of anything else except killing these fucking spiders. Oh, level up, nice. Yeah, it's like if you've ever seen me play, I think I've played Forza on stream a couple of times. Like I'm pretty good at that. But like I can drive, I can make the car go fast and do some tricks, but like I wouldn't be considered a good. I'm not good at the game. Like when it comes to actual races, I hate them so much. Yeah, I could do Tekken on an evening stream sometime if you wanted to see that. I mean, I play like 3 different people because there's it's Kazuya because he got Jin's old Tekken 3 moveset, Brian Fury, and like Heihachi Mishima. The ones I recognise. Occasionally I'll play like Yoshimitsu or like some of the other characters, but like Harang and Pike-Dasan as well. The reasons I did Taekwondo in real life. Because I love kicking people so much. And I'm like, at least 40% leg. No, you don't. That's not a good way of saying that. Used to play in tournaments. Holy shit. So yeah, you probably kick my ass any day of the week at it. Because So that makes you technically more pro than I am. I was a King main Brian sub. Yes. Brian Fury is so fucking good. His moveset is really, really good as well. IDTS. You're gonna have to remind me on what that one means, Chief. IDTS. So I keep learning what, like, all these acronyms. Yeah, Tekken 4 was good. I think I've only ever been to one event, and it was the Tekken Tag Tournament one. And, like, oh, I don't think so. And I sucked so bad, I just decided never to go back. Like, I can't, you know, like, you're meant to be able to, like, parry or something in it, like, where you can, like, strategically duck or something at the right time to block an attack. I can't do any of that. I can occasionally accidentally block by hiding in a corner, but that's about as good as that gets. Fucking come on. I just want to loot the dead corpse of your buddy and steal this thing, and then I'm leaving. Thanks. Bye. I bet you don't even get a lot of experience. 20,000 experience to next level. And I've got 36,390. Once you clear the floor right, return to the man in the sea, back across the other side of the world. Hooray! It was supposed to be 2 dots, not a face. Oh, right, I see. Yeah, a lot of stuff like that. I know ISTG, which is I swear to God. But that's because I use that term so often that, like, if I didn't know it, I'd just be disappointed with myself. Oh, Moldavite, that's good. That's a high level, a higher tier weapon enhancing piece of thing. I know words. I can word good. This is a giant tree diary entry again. Got a 15-minute break. Mine doesn't. My official break doesn't come for another 50 minutes. There are a lot of them thanks to Twitter. Yeah. Like, that's something, I can't remember who I was talking to about it, but somebody was talking about increasing the character, like, is increasing the character limit on Twitter a good idea? And I honestly think it is, because it cites, I think Twitter's the only one with a character limit, but it's stuff like that that disincentivizes the use of punctuation, like when you're trying to get a point across. And yeah, I think that's, like, if they increase the character limit, it could only be a good thing. It would also mean that my those going live notification things I do would look a lot prettier, because I could also put like a line of text above it. Oh, hold on. Right, I've got to go all the way back to Seafront. Excellent, my favourite. At least that giant shade will be there again. Level 15. Oh, it's not even medicinal this time, it's berries. Awesome. I don't know if you knew, but Twitter actually changed the way people used to speak. Really? I'll admit I'm like, I've had a Twitter account for a long time, but well, I've had several Twitter accounts for a very long time, but I've only really sort of started using it quote unquote properly recently, so I was not aware of that. But it wouldn't surprise me, if I'm honest. Social media has done a lot of damage to the way people talk. Yeah, I read a couple of ISI articles about it. Oh, you'll have to link me those sometime. I love reading about how I'm right. Basically, yeah. No, I know exactly. I don't distrust your the thing there. But I've been saying for a very long time that social media is one of the worst things that's happened to humanity for a very long time. Just because of the impact it's had on... I mean, it's like... You can't go on it without seeing something absolutely horrible. Like, half the times I reload my timeline, and I know I shouldn't really be saying this because somebody will come along and revoke my man card very shortly, it's like half the time I reload my timeline, it's uncensored porn. And it's like, I'm not here for that. If I wanted to watch porn, I'd go somewhere else. You know. So I need to give some life advice and encouragement to a friend. No, that's no problem at all. I hope your friend feels better. I don't know. Sorry, I'm shit. Fucking die. There you go. Yeah, I hope their problem gets solved. There's lots of that. Uh-oh, hold on. Oh yeah, the uncensored stuff. It's like there are people who I follow who, and there's a couple of very specific examples of people who just used to make normal posts, and now it's all everything they do is just, hey, check out this porn. Hey, have you seen my tits recently? Here, check out my tits. It's like, and I know that as a bloke I shouldn't be complaining about that, but yeah, Son is my Iggy. Son's the person who kicks my ass 90% of the time. Like when I was setting up the before I set up the GoFundMe, he's one of the people who I message a lot. Like we talk a lot on Discord, and yeah, like basically like half the time it's like, yeah, but I don't really feel like I deserve this, that, and the other, and it'd be like, shut the fuck up. Thanks, I needed that.
Hey, how'd everything go?
Oh,
Give me my fucking money.
Fine.
It didn't go fine.
Glad to hear it. So, you don't look
Yeah, he
very
really
happy.
is.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize this until I got on the boat. But apparently, I get seasick. Horribly, violently seasick. The smell in my cabin was just unspeakable.
Hey, I've got an emote.
I had
Oh
no
no,
idea
you can
one
use
guy
that.
could
Here, let me
create that much,
allow me to use the emote, because this is legitimately a no you emote. There you go. Sun played Uno reverse card.
I really want to stay in the trading business.
I overestimated how many
Anyway,
emote
here's your
swaps I
payment.
had when I was
Thanks
making
again.
the emotes. 10,000.
Thanks.
Cool.
And,
I never imagined my dreams would be dashed quite like this. What a bummer.
Well, at least I got paid for that.
Tremendous waste of our time.
A new merchant in town is now complete. So that is this one. Finally complete. God damn. I hated that quest because it was like,
the guy would get seasick. Maybe next
can't
time
beat
you
you
can try
here?
finding work that
no, you
doesn't
can't beat
involve
me in
the
my own
ocean.
stream. Those are the
Maybe
rules.
next time he'll try sitting at home and doing nothing.
It's like arguing with a designated driver. I will turn this stream around. I mean, obviously I won't, but okay, what's next? Oh, I've got to talk to that one dude up at the lighthouse. What's the movie quote? In here I'm God. Shit. Oh, it's in the Matrix, isn't it? No. Shit. Fortunately, she still can't use that emote on Discord yet. Give it time. I will one day work out how to use those I'll learn how to set up Discord emotes.
Oh, thank you. Now maybe my girl will let me.
Jesus
hold her
Christ,
hands.
this guy is... like, this is the line from, like, an e-girl sim. Like, oh, maybe if I give her some fluoride, which I think is... no, it's fluoride in toothpaste, she'll let me hold her hand.
Here's the money for the material and a little
Oh,
extra
no.
for your time.
Yo! For a quest that actually cost me nothing. For once, I'm getting a good payout on that.
Oh, hold on. This is way too much.
Are you kidding? That's what fluorite costs you on the open market. I only threw in a few coins for your trouble.
It's really that expensive?
Hey, I learned my lesson last time. From now on, it's nothing.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
some
best
serious
my
shrimping.
The human soul is an
Yikes.
unfathomable thing indeed.
I mean, I don't care. I got paid.
Got that right.
Pride of a Lover is complete. Nice. Let me see. Is this it? Nope. Nope. Pride of a Lover. Yay! Getting through the side quest. I'm not looking forward to this quest. I have to catch 5 fucking sharks. Tangled message. Item unknown. That's just like buy 5 watermelons, isn't it? Purchase 10 watermelons. They're not cheap. I have to buy 10 of them. That's the easy quest though. So let's go back to Facade. Oh, hold on. Let's get my chat back over here so I can see it. Yeah, it's like I got paid, so I'm so long sucker, basically. Yeah. I have nothing more to say to you,
Do
sir.
you think it possible
Good
that this
day.
man is being deceived by his lover?
Yeah, I do.
Then we shall inform him at once.
No, we won't.
Yeah, probably better if we don't.
You know what? If this game was made this
Have you
year,
finally found
that
someone
would
you are
probably be a
unwilling to
reference.
aid?
Look, relationships are messy, and sometimes you can't always understand what's going on between a couple.
There is nothing in this world that Grimoire Weiss cannot understand.
Cannot understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Just the one affirmation will suffice for anybody who's played Automata. To be fair though, if I got paid £30,000 in one shot for just running around, yeah, I'll probably peace out after that too, because it actually like it's like one of those things you see on Twitter every now and again, like where somebody's like donated £1,000 and it's been a chargeback. I would have to be skeptical of it for that reason alone. You see, I sort of look at that and I go, God, I hope that never happens to me. My love for that character only increases as the game goes on. Vice. The big talking book. Oh, actually, Orion mentioned something really fucking cool that I'm going to look into later on. A Grimoire Vice Zippo. I'm honestly going to look into that. I think you'd have to resin print the fine details. But my mum prints t-shirts and shit, so I could very easily have a Zippo printed onto. I think. And if I can make the resin mold for all the face and that on it, that'd be fucking dope. You're shredding this guy. What level? I'm level 15 now. The first time I fought him, I was like level 5. And he one-shots me at level 5. But yeah, having Kaine there actually helps as well. Yeah, 100%. Like, I was saying last night on stream that I never thought I'd be the kind of person to have a spirit animal, but this book is my spirit animal. He is exactly what I will be like when I'm 70 or 80 years old. Assuming I live that long. That's a morbid thought.
Make sure you...
I'll be honest, considering family history, I'm surprised I lived to even 30. So, you know, I'm doing good.
Come back.
How much money have I got left? 71 grand. I'm doing good. I'm rolling in the money. In-game. 19,000 experience to next level. This is now going to be a health thing, because of course, because I stocked up, which is mostly pointless because most things can't hit hard enough for that to matter. Damn, you were level 11 last time and it took for ages. Yeah. Last night's stream was a lot of grinding. so. I mean, I did go on quite a lot longer than I meant to. But then again, of course, everything is now going to be a fucking health pickup because I'm overstocked on health pickups. And fuck these goats in particular. I'm surprised I was survived all my 30, just 5 months, 4 days more. Oh, nice. So, yours is July 12th. So if you didn't have the boober with you last time, so probably the power of boober. Yeah, like, it distracts him. It's a secret weapon. This is a secret tool we'll be saving for later. Or for the boober. This is why I don't have female viewers, by the way. July 12th. Noted. At some point, probably. Happy birthday in 5 months. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be in the same place at the same time, at least one more time before then. It could happen. Oh, actually, that's something I might do on the 24th stream. Is I'm keeping stats of like how long each stream has been, and why is that? Why might you be in the same place at the same time? Because you're both on Twitter. Because you're both currently in my chat, despite the fact it must be about 4 AM, nearly 5 AM for Iggy. That's about as far as I thought it. The reason for you not having female viewers, oh, because I just talk about boobs. I don't honestly attribute my anything to that. We just talk about boobs. It doesn't sound as good on camera. On mic. Maybe it does actually, I don't know, I can't hear it. Right, I need to buy 10 fucking watermelons. I don't even... Oh, I know where to go. Oh, come on, even birds like boobs. Everybody likes boobs. Their nature is great. I can't even say that. Like, the thing is it's... I reckon it's because of how often I've seen uncensored tits on... How the fuck did you end up here?
Take care. All your health is
I think it's just because of how often I've seen them uncensored on Twitter that I've sort of stopped caring that much.
What is it?
Strengthen community solidarity, must interact with others. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a town run on Tumblr. Anyone who says they don't like it is a effing liar. No, I still like them, I think they're overrated. There is a reason I used to do NSFW art. I'm not going to comment on that at all because my take on that isn't good. You've been spending a lot of time in our city. It'd be nice to have you join in. You need to talk to people. Oh, I'll tell you who's fucking hell. This is a town run on Twitter. I will tell you who you can speak to and what you have to say. Once you deliver a message, you'll receive another message that must be delivered. I must do this 5 times? If I make a mistake, I'll have to start again. The recipient knows, okay, right, fine. Yes, I'll accept your stupid fucking quest.
Hey, I'm all for making...
Here's the first message. The Mars people respect their rules. The Mars people respect their rules. Okay.
This is one strange...
I've got a memory like a fucking goldfish. I'm screwed.
That's not untrue.
Speaking of which...
I can't even remember what acronyms are 5 seconds after people tell me what they mean.
We'll see.
And I jump directly into the sand. Don't talk about boobs, I've got to remember a stupid message that I've...
Covered in sand.
Take care.
Already
before
forgotten.
your health is lost.
No. The masked people respect their rules. Got it. This is one that I don't actually have a guide for because it didn't come up with one. So I'm feeling slightly cheated out of this now, although I suppose. Okay. The masked people respect their rules.
Are you the first recipient?
No. Their rules.
It was, the masked people respect their rules.
Okay. The men of the mask work for the king. Left side of the door. So I've got to go all the way to the other end. Do you mean you get good? I do. And I know where it came from, and I sort of know the history of it. Hey arsehole, can you get me to the king? Thanks. Sometime today. I am good. It's this guy.
Are you...
Shit. Funny thing about goldfish, they have better short-term memory than humans, also can be trained to do tricks. I'm gonna guess for the king. I've forgotten it.
The mask.
Thank fuck. Childcare can be difficult. Shut up! This isn't helping! Stop bullying the streamer, I'll put you all in emote mode. The message is like kindergarten. Go to the naughty corner. The message is childcare can be difficult. Okay, this is the one that's up there. I won't really put you in emote mode.
Are you the third recipient?
Difficult.
Childcare can be difficult.
Southeastern Guardian. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Which way is south? Crap. I'm not used to getting bullied by chat. Well, he's in a corner, so I'll just have to go to each corner and hope for the best. God. I hate this town so much. Oh, who wants attention down there? You can get fucked until I'm done this quest. Oh god. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Well, there isn't a guard in this corner, so this is not the right place, clearly. Me, someone who wants to be a biologist. Ooh. Interesting career path. Which end is southeast? Okay, cool. I've now done all four corners and I can't find this guy. Well, you're not southeast, so this must be where the treasury is. Let's not go in the sand again, please. Let me find that woman. I need to... You can always play Sekiro. I don't have to deal with towns or people. People deal with you. I don't know, I'll probably have an easier time. You shouldn't have to remember things except kill this person. Southeastern Guardian. Oh, there were ads? Oh, fuck's sakes. How? What's the length of time between those ads then? Hold on. Why? Don't fucking do that. Get back out. I need to see what the since I can mod view. So when was the last one? I need to turn on. Where are my chat settings? What the shit? Hold on. Ads done. So that one was roughly 1 to 2 minutes of ads, and I can't see how long ago it was, but it was at least half an hour, considering I've had my timer thing come up. 6 ads? Jesus Christ. I need to look at that. People don't want to be watching 6 fucking ads. Southeastern Guardian. Only nobility may enter the treasury. Right. I don't need to remember the message. I need to know where Southeast is. Right, I've got to go back to work now. I'll come back later if I can, and the stream is still on. I'm probably going for another couple of hours. If I'm not on, then ha 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 ha. Have fun at work, and I'll see you later. Thanks for a great time, and you too, man. Have a good day. So, is that southeast? I would assume that'd be north. Hold on, what was the map pointing? No, I'm looking this up. I need to know where southeast is, because this is driving me nuts. I need a map that just says this way is north. Okay. Southeast Guard. Fuck. I didn't plan for that.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Don't know why that area exists. I don't get it. Southeast. Ah, right.
Are you the 4th recipient?
Of course. There.
It's,
Jesus
only
Christ.
nobility may enter the treasury.
英才だ。タサラである。伝
Cool.
蔵、貸した人、
Long-winded person, quicksand. So is that someone who talks a lot? I've got to admit, I haven't spoken to most of these people. Also, how the fuck do I get back up? Oh, there's stairs over here. Oh, trial and error. Start at the beginning and see how that goes. It's the only time orientation in this entire game makes any difference. Oh, I can save scum. Excellent. I cannot jump over this very small wall. somebody would have one of those things over there, right? Aha! So this one is because of the lost girl. That makes this one it.
Are you the 5th recipient?
Nice. Quicksand, bitch.
Quicksand.
Damn. So you see dots, dots,
He
dots.
certainly enjoys listening to himself.
Oh. Knowledge of our city know a great deal more about you.
Did this really help to build connections?
No, but we found it hilarious watching you run around like a headless chicken anyway.
This blasted town is beyond my comprehension.
10,000 gold. Okay, good. Right, so I can cross this off. This was tangled message, yes? Tangled message. Die. This is not a tradition, it's a hazing ritual. They're effectively bullying the newbie. Right. So now I've got to buy the 10 watermelons. I swear to God, if my reward is lower than the cost of 10 watermelons, I'm not going to be happy. I also don't remember who I'm buying them for. Hello. Marvel of my wonderful selection. I don't need 99 of them. So this quest had better pay more than 8,000 gold. Is that you? No. Okay. It's this one. Hello.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for?
Well, she just says big striped fruit, and it's like, okay, well, that's...
Great. I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Watermelon cake. Why? Well, I got ripped off. By 5 grand. I hate these people. Right, so that was item unknown, and I can cross that off my list as well. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 side quests to go. Excellent. Right, apology from a fool is done. The missing girl, which I kind of remember. That's also here. I think that's active. Grimoire, incomplete, missing girl. Okay. Second person. Yeah. How do I make him put the sword away? I've spoken to 3 people. Oh, I've got a sword to put away. Oh, that's actually definitely a good thing. Unless I stretch too far and then my back hurts. Oh. I think that's actually the first time I've stretched since I woke up. I shall hydrate with actually water. I have been considering a self-care check. I know Sleepy Purin has a... what is it called? It's like a care package, which is all 3 of those things in one. And it's like a discounted version of those, which is pretty, like, all 3 are together. They're pretty cool. So I might have something like that. Oh, I've got my back. So the first one I'll speak to is in front of the King's Mansion. See, sometimes the launcher works fine. Okay, so I've already spoken to him. Person standing nearby the Sand River close to the Strange Things shop. Third persona is located at the higher roof. Okay. Yeah, I'll add that in after I finish stream. I sort of thought about it yesterday, maybe even an alert to go with it. Yeah, that's something I still need to do. I know you can have sound alerts on some of the notifications. I think I used to have one, but then I had to remove it because people abused it. Which sounds unlikely, but lowest level of a city, and then over here. Last time I see her, she was hanging around with her boyfriend in the lowest level of the city. Ah, there it is.
Given all the info we've gathered, the missing girl should have been around here with her boyfriend.
Yeah, and it's bloodstain.
I say, are
I
these
see.
bloodstains?
Yeah, I need to work on how to do that again. I've forgotten how to do it. Like, it was
And they look fresh.
one of the VODs that I've
I
got
fear the missing
is
girl
of
may
when Matty
somehow
helped me
figure
set up
into
all
this.
of the stream alert stuff. So like the chat box came later, but having I can't even remember now. Shit. But yeah, like I had
She was last seen with her
I had a
boyfriend.
bunch of stuff, and
Let's
one of
go
them
find
was
him.
setting up sound
Maybe
alerts
he
as
knows something.
channel point redeems. So yeah, I'll have a look at that afterwards. It'll have to be something calming though, not something like, I don't know. Want to ask her boyfriend? He's standing watch at the town entrance. Bet $50 he's gone. I shouldn't do that because I don't have $50. I've got minus 15. Actually, I don't know how much I've got right now, but it's not $50. Okay. Itchy. So that'd be this guy. You suspicious bastard.
We're looking for your girlfriend. She's been missing for a few days now. You were the last one to see her before she vanished, right? You're her boyfriend. Aren't you worried about her?
Foul creature.
Foul
We
creature.
found bloodstains in the very area where the two of you are last seen. You can hide nothing from Grimoire Vice.
Confess.
Oh guilty one. Confess and unburden your soul.
Unburden your
Confess,
soul.
Lest others who are not as forgiving as I discover your terrible secret.
I pushed her back. She must have slipped because she fell and hit her head on the wall.
Accident or not, a person died. Trying to cover that up is a serious crime.
Even here in Facade, where the laws are uncertain because they've got 264,000 of them. Okay. Sandspout well.
We appreciate the honesty. We're gonna check on the Sandspout well. You stay here.
What the fuck is a Sandspout well? Be nice if they introduced that as a concept. I don't know what that is. Time to get attacked by wolves again. Sandspout well. I don't think that's what these are. These are...
This must be the Sandspout well.
Okay, it is what they are.
This This is hardly the most pleasant task you've ever signed us up for.
Well, I know that they used to
I don't see
fast
why.
travel between them.
How peculiar. Do you think the young lad lied to us?
Why would he lie about the body and not the murdery bit? Well, I guess we should go tell the family.
Probably.
So there was no body to be found.
Can I use these yet?
Weird.
No.
What's going on here?
She must have been carried off by the sands. Or the wolves.
Oh no.
Or perhaps the man was mistaken all along.
What, that he didn't murder her, or he didn't put her in the sandspout well? Because... Speaking of hydration, need to get some water. I also might be sleeping again soon. That sounds like a good idea. It's like... What? Maybe it's past 5 AM for you? No, it was like 3 when... Yeah, it's either must be really close or getting there. Who do I speak to about this? No, that's not right. You can't find the body, tell her parents. Who the fuck are her parents? You can't find the girl. Sounds like somebody needs some riz. Whatever the fuck that means. Not you. Not you. Who the fuck do I talk to complete this quest? You? Okay. That's a pretty sad statistic. No. Oh, is this it? Hello. Oh. Almost 5 AM, bloody hell.
Listen, your daughter is... Wait, what?
Yeah, daughter's home. Excellent.
But your boyfriend told us you were...
Yes, you are acting a little sus. Is there an imposter among us? Hold on, let me do this.
I don't understand a single thing that's happening right now.
Sounds about right. Hold on, let me also mute this tab. There, and then I need to change this down to 160p so it doesn't look hideous.
Could the man possibly have been deluding himself this entire time?
It's a token of our gratitude. Is it a lot of money? I'd love for it to be a lot of money. 10,000. That's a lot. Considering I basically did nothing. The missing girl is now complete, which is the last side quest in Facade, which means the only ones remaining are the seafront ones. However, we're coming up to 2 hours, so I'm going to take a quick smoke break, and then when I return, we've got side quests in Facade. No, side quests in Seafront. I'll be back shortly. Let's leave the music playing. Right. Granted, it took a bit of time to brew. It was also surprisingly expensive. Like, I live in England, so tea is fairly easy to come by. But, I'm not muted. No, that's good. Tea is really easy to come by, but some of the, like, what are they called? They're sort of like, bespoke teas? Like, not really bespoke, unusual teas. Oh, you wouldn't have heard me saying anything then. Shit. But yeah, I used to buy. I think I used to. I'd have to find where I used to get it from. I think it was imported. I know it was from one of these little shops that sells like random weird stuff that you don't generally find in normal places. Like, obviously you can go to like Tesco's and get tea, but then there are places. Then there's we have so many. Right, belated letter. Head to Seafront Fountain Plaza and speak to the man, accept the quest, and deliver the letter to the Erie. Okay. But yeah, I used to drink, I used to try, like, every time there'd be a new tea, I'd try it. Because, like, some of them are really, like, they're very hit and miss. So that's the only problem with them, is some of them are really good, and some of them are like, why did I put this poison into my body? Oh, God. I think it's the same with coffee though. Like, the normal, like, I don't generally drink like normal coffee. When it comes to, I'm actually going to quickly run back because I think there is another thing that I can do here. I want to go into the King's place. So I think there's another thing I can do in there, or like I think he gives me access to the fast travel within the desert areas. But yeah, like when I drink coffee, I don't drink like standard, I guess what would be called roast coffee. I tend to drink the flavoured ones. Like at the moment I'm mostly drinking the chocolate ones, but like the caramel ones are good too. Like anything that, because I don't know, it's like you go to some places and you ask for a latte, because I like my coffee quite milky. But like, if you go into a cafe and ask for a latte, sometimes they will just randomly give you something that definitely doesn't have a lot of milk in it. And it's like, I don't know if they've noticed, but latte means milk. And they didn't put a lot in. Earl Grey, no. I've never been able to enjoy Earl Grey. I think it's the flavour, it's just that bit too strong. Yeah, flavour, the ones I drink at the moment, hold on, the ones I've got in the cupboard, which I probably should, like, actually start using again. Nescafe, Gold, double choc mocha, there you go. And it's, images. I don't want to shop for them on Amazon. Well, they're saying that if they're on Amazon, I can add them to my throne and annoy people until they buy them for me. Haha! Yeah, these ones. So it's not like, it's probably not real coffee, but it does have a lot of caffeine in it, but also it has chocolate in it, so, or like chocolate flavouring, which is delicious. You know, coffee shops need to know their coffee. At one point I wanted to pen a midnight snack and breakfast. Damn it, every time. There. Oh, okay, you got nothing. Watch this.
You sure you want to be doing that? It seems pretty important.
If you're wasting do anything with it, fair enough.
I suppose one cannot expect a man to change his ways overnight.
Yeah, no, I tend to drink the Nescafe Gold, the flavoured ones. Around Christmas you get the, they have, what are they called? It's like Irish cream ones, which are really nice. But there's like, they go beyond the line of sweet. Like there's a certain amount of sweet before it becomes too sweet and basically undrinkable. The Irish cream ones have like things that I don't have very often, but I always have a box of. When you work late nights or mornings, there is next to nothing open. Yeah. So like it's like when I think that's when I started drinking them. It must have been, because like what I do is I take sachets of it into work with me. Like you get all the standard condiments, like the milk and the sugar. It's like I've got a pretty nasty sweet tooth. Like it has to be milky and it has to be sweet. Although saying that, so like the what are they fucking called? I've forgotten where I was going with this entire point. Yeah, Irish cream is lovely. Like, get Baileys around Christmas. Or, well, we call it Baileys because it's what it's based on, but it's actually just Irish cream. It's like £4 a bottle instead of like £20 a bottle. And sod that. But when it's basically the same stuff, like you just refrigerate it for slightly longer. Fuck. I should have a click command for every time I've clicked my fingers on stream. I've got commands for a lot of other things. So where have I got to go? Seafront, Fountain Plaza, speak to man nearby. Oh right, I did actually start this quest last night. So last night when I was streaming this, I started in Seafront because it's where I'd saved. But then, because I didn't save until... And then we did the fight against the giant shade in the Erie, and I lost like 40 minutes of progress because the game crashed. Which it does sometimes. We call it Bailey's too. Yeah, no, that's yeah, that's how it's spelled, yeah. But yeah, like they do like random flavoured ones. The coffee one is okay. The problem is it's very strong flavoured coffee in it. Like if the coffee is the overwhelming flavour, then it's not good. And then you get they did a salted caramel one, which was quite nice. Of course. Trying to think of the other versions. They did a hazelnut one, but I don't eat nuts. These nuts. Got 'em. But yeah, like I don't really like nuts, so most things that have that flavouring, like I tried it because hell, it's a new flavour, but at the same time it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So like when you drink a flavoured drink like that, you sort of expect that the original flavour is the like main one. It's like I've still got a bottle of Di Serono up on the side from Christmas, which basically turns any soft drink that's in the Coke family into alcoholic Dr. Pepper. Because of the I can't remember the specific name of the flavour, but it's like almonds. Marzipan? Like that sort of flavour. It's about half full. I did half the bottle on Christmas Day when we were playing Scrabble. I find that it's unfair for me to play Scrabble against my mum while sober. But saying that, like, half a bottle of Di Serono is not enough. I don't generally drink alcohol unless it's been like a bad day, or if it's like, you know, special occasion sort of thing. Saying that, I did that one stream a while ago. I played, I think my computer was having some problems, and I ended up playing Forza and getting completely... the water that has impurities takes coffee and flavour better than filtered water. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's because we're so... like, we're kind of more used to impure water than filtered, so we're used to having coffee in that with impure water. So when you drink it with filtered water, it just tastes weird. Saying that, we've got a kettle that filters water, and it's... I personally don't generally use it, so... And that's why I've got like 3 or 4 boxes of coffee. I'd have to check. They're not completely full or sealed or anything, but I've got so many boxes of coffee that I just barely use. Like, I'll buy them and then forget they exist. It's something I need to stop doing as well, because I keep buying milk and then like thinking, oh yeah, this week, this will be the week. I'll wake up every day and I'll have cereal. You know, I'll have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and then I'll go live. And in general, what I do is I wake up, I have a smoke, and I have a can of Coke, and then I get onto stream, and that's my breakfast. Sometimes what I often do as well is I'll have like a pack of digestives or like some kind of biscuits that I keep next to my bed. And some days I might even have one of them before stream. Ooh. So that's... But no, like generally I tend not to eat before stream and then regret it immediately. Unless I get up early enough, but that requires going to sleep early enough. Right, so head to seafront, speak to a man, Fountain Plaza. I'm guessing this is a Fountain Plaza. Speak to the man nearby. Well, nearby is relative. It could be anywhere. Have I actually started this quest? Because I can't see the guy. Letter to a lover. Unless it's not called this. Maybe they translated it. Yeah, they must have translated it, because it must have originally been called the belated letter. And in this one it's called what it's called. Personally, I like getting whole bean coffee when I can. I can grind it up and coat it with chocolate. I used to have one of those things that you, like one of those, what are they called? The fancy thing. You put the coffee in, you put the water in, and then you push down on the thing, and it, what are they called? I don't know. It's something that like fancy people have for coffee. I used to have one of those, and for a little while, but like when it comes to that kind of thing, my version was a lot cheaper. It was like this plastic cup-shaped thing. Oh, you again. Okay, cool. And you put Keurig, maybe. I used to have, it was like a cup-shaped thing, and you put the filter paper in it, and then you put the coffee in the filter paper, and you pour the water through it. They were so cheap, but you couldn't buy the filter papers anywhere. So I had to eventually stop using it because, well, obviously I ran out of filter paper. Bullshit. That thing was cool, but that was also when I was living in South Mims, and like I had a kettle in my room. Because I used to, that was when I was working like 36-hour days, just after I stopped working for other people. And I bought 2 bags of the Starbucks roast, and I regretted it because I got home and I realised I didn't have any milk, and I didn't get paid for like 3 whole weeks after that. So yeah, like I ended up having to drink coffee that was blacker than the devil's arsehole for a very, very long time. It was good coffee, it was just, it wasn't the way I drink coffee, so it was awful for a very long time. And I find that without milk and sugar, coffee is a lot stronger. Like, not just the taste, but the effect it has. Either that or it's one of those psychosomatic things that it's not really stronger, but you sort of, your brain tells you it is because it's not the way you're used to drinking coffee. That's one of those like things that I'd have to look into to see if that's a real thing or if I'm just making that up. But yeah, when I very first, before I was a VTuber, when I very first started streaming about 8 to 10 years ago, like that's what I'd do, is I'd work on like stream elements and stuff like that for like 36 hours, and like I'd stream a lot during that time as well, and then after that I'd sleep for like 12 hours. Unfortunately it was in a shared house, so it wasn't as productive as it could have been. That's one of the things that I'm sort of looking forward to, depending on how things go by August. Like, if I end up with my own place, then I'll be able to dictate my own sleep pattern. Well, milk. The fats in it does count for some of the benefits of coffee. Oh, it is a real thing. So I'm not just mad. Well, I might be. Who knows? But yeah, if things go well by August, then when I do somehow manage to get my own place, then I'll be able to dictate my own sleeping pattern and dictate my own streaming pattern. Because right now it's entirely dictated by... so the weird thing is yesterday I actually got a message from somebody who, like, and this is only the first time it's actually happened, like, the collab with Saru was something that was accidental. Like, we ended up in conversation about something and was like, hey, this is a good idea, I want to give it a try. And then yesterday I actually got a message from somebody who, like, just straight up does want to collab stream with me, and I'm like, damn, that's weird. Who would put themselves through that? But in the Discord, let me see if I can pull it up without fucking up the game completely. Is Discord even still open? Yes, cool. In my Discord, I had to create something to explain what my streaming hours are, or like what I can do, which is this. So I've got everything that's green between 9 and, well, it's actually in between 9 and half 2, and from 9 until midnight is fine. This area here, 3 o'clock is when my mum's husband comes in from work. So I have to be social with him for about 10-20 minutes while he's, you know, getting his boots off and shit. And then until about 8 o'clock, until about 9 o'clock, which is where they retire for the evening to watch the soap operas and that. And on Sundays, sometimes they go out in the evening at 7 o'clock. So I've got that amount of time to stream. This 6 until 8 on Wednesday and Thursday is when my mum does her, she does like DJ stuff. So like she plays music on stream. And then all of Saturday is no, just straight up no, because half of the Saturdays is when my friend Alex comes around and I devote basically the entire day to him. And Sundays between 9 AM and like basically any time between up until that 7 o'clock is sort of no-go area as well. But like if I'm living on my own, then obviously I don't have to worry about anybody else dictating my sleeping pattern. It's one of the only real problems with living with other people besides the whole sofa bed thing. So yeah, I mean obviously August has 2 outcomes. I'm sort of cautiously optimistic for having managed to work my way up to having my own place. So yeah, if that happens, then that's great, because at that time I can, you know, I can sleep whatever hours I want and stream the rest of them basically. Sun's made a really fucking cool spreadsheet. It does a calculation where we put in how many followers I have at each point at like certain times, and then it spits out like my estimated amount of followers at any given time, like or within, you know, a year or whatever. A man in a fountain has given you a love letter he wants you to deliver to his lover in the area. The recipient lives near the village chief. Near the village chief. So I'm guessing this is not explicitly village chief, because there's nothing coming up here. Over here?
Kaine's a good person, once you get through all the weirdness.
Oh, okay, this must be
This
it then.
must be the place the florist was talking about.
You think she stepped out?
Perhaps
Yes.
she moved.
Definitely.
It doesn't look
Only
like
really
this
a
house has
short
been
time to stream on
occupied for
Tuesday and
some
Wednesday.
time.
Rest of the week is hit or miss. Yeah, like
No point hanging around.
mine's
You'd better
hit
go
and
back to
miss.
town.
Like, I mean, that's
Shame she wasn't
sort of
there.
what's it called? But
Indeed.
it's hit and miss based
You were
on
right, Vice.
mood
They
mainly.
should have stuck together.
Like,
I
there's
find it
some
difficult to
times
determine
where
who is right at
like I
this
wake
point.
up and I just don't
In
want
any
to stream at
case,
all.
we had best return to
Most
the
of December was like that, in the sense of I just sort of was feeling really crappy because Christmas always fucks me up. That time of year in general just is not a good time. Oh, hello. Well, I've been killing you guys for fucking ages, so you're no threat. Okay, no real threat. Mood and class work, so yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, one of the conversations I had several times with Sun throughout December was that really I didn't miss streaming. Like, generally what I do if I'm not streaming is I'll just put YouTube on and I'll watch probably Asmongold. You know, I watch like somebody I like watching. But like, I bet this, given the narrative of this story, I bet this shade is his girlfriend. I know where this is going. Probably. Yep. Oh, that's so bad.
This is a freesia, the same flower we were delivering.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Maybe his girlfriend was attacked by a shade.
No, it's so much worse than that. I don't know if you're planning to play this, so it's kind of spoilers, but all these shades are basically people. $18,000 experience. Christ, leveling up is going to be a bitch. But that's okay, that's what the evening streams are for. Grinding the sheep and grinding the experience. But yeah, like, I don't know, maybe it's being, like, having been unemployed for as long as I have was maybe kind of lazy. Like, in the sense that, like, I don't, like, there are days that I don't wake up until, like, 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll just put something, I'll put on, like, YouTube or a movie or something on telly, and I'll just, like, mong out with a bag of popcorn for, like, ages. And the thing is it's really bad, but I can do that for days at a time. We live in a time where there's infinite amounts of content to digest, and I will go through loads of it. Generally, the worst part is I make up like, the reason I have, like, usually about 100 tabs open is because I will go on YouTube, I'll find videos, I'll open the tab and then forget them. Like, add them to a list of things that I want to watch at some point. But yeah, it's kind of not good. It's why it's good that Sun's around to kick my ass to remind me that I should always be streaming if I can be streaming. And generally, like, positively reinforce that. Having worked nights for so long, I revert back to being up all night. Yeah. Like, when I work nights, that's sort of what my sleep pattern became. But because I was working, nobody complained about it. Like, when I do the night streams at the moment, I go from roughly 9 PM until midnight. In England time. But, like, my reason for being awake doesn't end when the stream does. Because then I grab the VOD, I upload the VOD, I grab the stats from the stream, then I put the stats in Discord, upload the VOD to YouTube. At the moment I'm not even naming the VODs because there's so much to do. I do need to get a proper, like, naming convention in place for them. But yeah, it's just like, and then people wonder why I go to bed at like 3 AM in the morning. Like, I actually put my head down at 3 o'clock in the morning. Usually I'll do all of this while listening to music or watching somebody else's stream. There's always, it's one of those things where it's like there's never enough hours in a day. And it probably sounds really strange, somebody who's unemployed saying that, but it still feels like there just isn't enough time. Ow. I really need to get a cushion for this chair, because seriously, like, when I first got this chair, it was the most comfortable thing in the world. Like, I don't think it's ergonomic or whatever that thing is that's good for your back, but, or it might just be my posture is wank, but it's like, unemployed on it if you're busy and you're busy. Yeah, well, that's the thing is I try and stay busy, especially recently, like again, something I talked to Son about is what's going on in August. The reason I got the GoFundMe up, yeah, is something that I don't want to think about. Like, so I have to find things to keep my mind off that, basically. And playing video games while streaming is a good way to do that. Also, like, I get to talk to some cool fucking people here, so, you know. There's that. Doom scrolling Twitter. It's just there's always stuff to do. And as long as I can keep my mind off the bad stuff, it's all good. Because it means I don't have breakdowns and end up in a position like December again, where I don't want to stream. Yay! There's the game crash. Let's add that too. Excellent. And that's the first instance of the game crashing today. It's okay, like, if it's a game crash, that's fine for the most part. It's when it's a whole PC crash and I have to hard reboot my system. Like, but like, I mean, it wasn't fine last night because last night was 40 minutes of progress. This is not that long. So I can live with that. This is after I left the Eyrie, so. At least I fucking hope it is. No, it's not, is it? Wait, hold on. Let me see. Quests. Shit. Hold on. Yeah, so... So I must have the flower in my inventory, right? Freesia. Press Freesia. Yeah, so, okay. I haven't lost that much progress. All I really lost was running in one direction and running back in the same direction. So I've lost maybe like 4 minutes progress total, which ain't too bad. Ah, that's not bad though. My computer, I've only had like one really hard crash where I had to restart the computer since starting playing this game, and that's including this one, 5 streams. That's not entirely terrible. Like if I was trying to play something like Final Fantasy 15, this would be every 5 minutes probably, because that game is notoriously crap on PC. As is Nier Automata, weirdly. Although I think that's probably because I have I can't get the file mod into it. I love how a magic stops just short of them. Rusty kitchen knife. Yeah, crashes are just something I'm used to with this computer. Like, it's... The problem with it is that this computer wasn't really built for gaming. It was built as a workstation. Like, well, that's taking a lot of damage, let's kill it. Nice. Kill stealing, maybe? But it's from Shades, so who cares? But yeah, like, the other night I was watching one of Orion's streams. God damn Mads. Fucking really? put that notice back up to remind people to use an ad blocker on my streams. Do something about my ad settings. I'm really going to need to find something that I can recommend to people so they don't have to watch ads. I suppose it's one of those things that is like a double-edged sword when you're affiliated, that you don't have to worry about when you're not. And that's sort of like, on the upside, yay, like probably like, I don't know what ads, how ads are calculated, but it's probably like, I don't know, 10p or something. But it's like, it takes time out of people watching or communicating with streamer, which is bullshit. I'm gonna have to look at my ad settings later. I need to find a way to make them play as rarely as possible. On the upside, I will never be one of those streamers who's like, hey, if you don't like ads, you can subscribe. I'll never be that person, because I hate it when other people do that. I understand the reason they do it, but I don't like it. It's like, when I've been on stream, sometimes I'll bring up like a tutorial on YouTube, and like my least favorite thing during those tutorials is where they'll start the video with, hey guys, we're here today to do this thing, and it's like, okay, yeah, we know why we're here, that's what we typed in, and like, but before we get to that, don't forget to comment, like, rate, subscribe, ring the bell and all that, and it's like, okay, you're getting a thumbs down.
Here's your mutton, man.
If people like your content, they will do those things.
Please get that mutton.
Fucking mutton crazy. You know what I mean? Like, some people in the past just front-loaded stream with ads. Front-loaded? So what, the people come in and they get, like, ads as soon as they enter the stream? That's even worse, right? I don't know, maybe that's better. I don't know how to tell. I know on the ad thing, it allows you to space them with some at the beginning. It's like, no, I can't do that. Like, people coming in, like, you know, I mean, I don't get raided that often, but if somebody raids, does that mean the raiders have to put up with ads the moment they come in? So that sounds, I don't like the idea of that. That sounds worse. I don't know, maybe it's one that is, like, so one of the first things, when I first became affiliated, one of the first things that I was told is that I need to start thinking about streaming differently if I'm going to be an affiliated streamer. Oh, really? Huh. That's something to think about, I suppose. Like, if I front load the ads and then people don't have to watch them for the rest of the stream, then that's cool. It has pluses and minuses. Yeah, like, I don't like the idea of people like raiding or like coming in for the first time and then having to put up with a shitload of ads. That's what turns me off to that idea, because I've been in streams where that's been the case. Like where like you get raided into a stream and you want to say, oh hi streamer, or you know like whatever, and it's like, here's like 10 minutes of fucking ads, and it's like, okay, I'm good, I'm just gonna leave. not the stream, I'm just gonna like go make a cup of tea or something. It's like, this is gonna take a while. I think ads are one of those other like really random times where you realise just how long a certain amount of time is. Like planking. You don't realise how long half a minute is until you're planking. Or cooking food. Like, you don't realise how long 20 minutes is until you order food. Actually, I've streamed 3 days this week. Maybe I could treat myself to a McDonald's tonight. I don't often do it, but like, also normally I don't stream 3 days a week. I don't even, like, usually what I'll do is I'll stream on like my mentality is so shitty that like I'll stream on a Monday, maybe I'll do 2 streams on a Monday, and then I'll stream on like a Tuesday, and then after that I'll go, okay, well I've streamed 2 days this week, so I can take a break now, and then I'll take the break on the Wednesday, and then I will see that it is good, and then I will not stream for the rest of the week until Sun inevitably messages me and goes, I think I've managed to do 3 sets and no more ads for the stream.
I'm sorry, but she wasn't home. And on
3
our way
sets.
back, we were attacked by... It's...
Like 3 sets of...
Do you think...
3 full
No,
sets of
she's alive. I
ads?
know it. And
I see.
I'll stay here and keep the business going.
You poor bastard. Letter to a lover complete. Right, so that just leaves the 2... Battery is 1%. Damn! I've managed to waste your entire battery, ha 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 ha. I'm an evil mastermind. Now where'd the notepad document go? Okay, so it's just the 2 Bon Appetit ones now. Right, so for that, let's save since I completed that quest. How long have I been going? I've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. And it's 20 to 1. You too, and make sure to get some sleep, please. As much as you can. In the meantime, I'm going to have a quick drink. Yeah. So what have I got to do for this quest? Mushrooms, rice, shark. So I think there's a place here that sells the rice. Night night. Have a good one. Yes. Rice.
Thanks for your...
Oh, do they also sell the mushrooms here?
Here
That'd
for
be
some...
helpful. Oh, 1 more mushroom. Okay, so I've got those.
Thanks for...
This quest better pay well. 5 sharks.
If you're...
No, I don't want to spend that much. That'll do. I've still got 82 grand.
Come back.
Right, so I can catch these at the pier. Let's try and catch some sharks. This will go well. Shit, I forgot how to fish for a second there. Do they like mean real full-size sharks? Thank you, Stream Elements. I did just hydrate. Appreciate the reminder though. Yeah. No, come on, come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, that was actually a shark. I thought it meant like a baby shark or something. Do. Jesus. That thing is huge. I've only got to catch 4 more at least. this a shark? Is this a pen? Jesus. It's still a shock seeing something like that come out of the water. Although saying that, before this run, I've never done fishing before except for the one part where you had to, and even then I basically just gave up and let the game do it. Bastard. Good thing I bought more, innit? I wonder what I'm going to have for lunch. I might have noodles. Actually, I need to restock on noodles as well soon. That's a good point. Wednesday. Yeah, I've got 2 days. I'll be alright. Three. Damn. Just fishing up sharks, it's fine. Yeah, I think noodles would be good. Don't think we've got any of the real butter left, so I probably won't have toast. And I think that's one more, and then we're good. Looks like VC is freaking out. Although maybe it's just movement. What is this? This ain't a shark. There's something else. There's always a bigger fish that wants this specific sardine. Damn, I might actually get all the side quests done. That's crazy. First time I've ever completed all the side quests. There you go.
I found your ingredients.
Fantastic. Let's see how
Here's
this
5
tastes.
fucking sharks. Could you imagine just like coming into a place, slapping 5 sharks down the side?
Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well?
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
Splendid.
Okay.
In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even
Please
name
let
it
me
after
pay
you.
out. I think my bait cost 5k. I got mugged. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's not like I'm hurting for money. Something I'll probably never be able to say in real life. So that just leaves Bon Appetit 2, which is the final side quest, which is... Yeah, because then it goes to Act 2. Head to Seafront Tavern, talk to the tavern keeper, you can rice. What? Catfish. Okay, they've really not given a shit about this. Do I have to leave and come back? Head to the tavern at Seafront and talk to the tavern keeper. Get rice by harvesting it. Okay, so let's see if it's one of those things Devil picks up for me. Either that or they put it in the wrong place. Like, it's meant to be a Route 2 thing, but then again, hold on, let me see. Seafront Act 2. % quest completion. Come on. Piggy, 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 piggy. Oh, I should check the quest requirements, see if there's anything I've missed. Okay, that wasn't what I planned. Why are you just standing there? Why have you put your swords away? You've forgotten there's a giant ass shade right in front of you? The power of Booba compels you. I don't think I even need half as much clay as I've currently picked up in the world. Oh yeah. If Devila doesn't pick it up as a quest, then I guess I'll just grind for a little bit. 15, nearly 16, nearly 16,000 experience till next level. God, that's so much experience. Almost like killing that thing. If it averages at 400 experience, it means I have to kill it like 4 would be 1600, so 40 times. No side quests from you. Doesn't make sense. It says this is part of Route A, unless it's not meant to be part of Route A and they've just misclassified it. Let me see. If I go to YouTube and check it there, like, because somebody must have done a video on it. There's videos for everything. YouTube. Bon appetit to Near Replicant. If it shows adult Near, then yeah, it's adult Near, because yeah, so I can't even do it right now. So I've completed all the side quests, hooray, and that's just in the wrong fucking place. Bastards. And it's in Seafront, so I guess it would go here. Hold on, what's the prerequisite? You must have completed main story, second route after collecting 3 key fragments. Okay. Save. So I've done all the side quests I can do now. How long have I been going? 2 hours 52. Okay, that's basically, I could say that's 3 hours. I'm comfortable ending stream at 3 hours, and that plus I get to now find someone to raid. Damn. Okay, I'm going to leave the game open because I am going to do a lot of grinding the sheep off stream. Because I need that gold and I need that experience, so we're going to see who's a raid, who's on. Why is everyone playing Hogwarts Legacy? I don't feel comfortable raiding people who are playing that. I will raid Darthclops. I believe he was actually here earlier. I saw his name pop up. Oh, whoopsie. Raid Darthclops. There you go. Darthclops is currently playing Monster in My Pocket. Ads. think I've been in a few of them. I've seen a few of the streams. I'll wait for the ad to end and then I'll drop the raid because great Hogwarts Legacy ad, my favorite. 4, 3, 2, 1, raid. I'll stop streaming.